Why do you keep coming back to Camp Claire?
I keep coming back to Camp Claire because everyone here is friendly, whether it be my peers, my age, or the older counselors, or even the younger campers. Everyone here is just nice and nice to talk to, and no matter where you come from, you'll have a good time here.
Good. What would you say is your fondest memory of Camp Claire?
I think my fondest memory would probably have to be hanging out with people in the cabin. Sometimes during camp, there's some relaxing time to just bond with your friends in the cabin, and it's a good time. You could play some music everyone likes, and I don't know, it's nice.
Camp has taught me how to work with bigger groups of people, and it's taught me that everybody's different and that I need to respect them all.
I enjoy the cabin experience because it gives you a chance to bond with the new campers, and during the weeks you're here, it becomes as if you're family.
Do you have a favorite story that we tell here at Camp Claire?
My favorite story is the Wemmicks, which is about little wooden people who get golden stars if they do something good or black dots if they do something bad. But one Wemmick doesn't have any because no matter how many times you give her one, it doesn't stick because she doesn't care what others think. And I enjoy that story because it teaches you how you shouldn't care what others think and you should be yourself.
How many years have you been coming to Camp Claire, Caitlin?
I've been coming to camp for 6 years, ever since my friend brought me here.
What do you think your favorite activity we play here is?
My favorite activity would have to be casino night because everyone dresses up and it's fun to see all the outfits and playing games and doing the silent auction.
And if you could pick one thing, what do you think you've gained the most from your time here?
Besides friendships and memories, I've definitely gained a lot of independence and leadership from coming to camp.
I started in '04, so I've been coming here for 7 years, and I love it.
I heard about Camp Claire when my neighbor came over for dinner. See, I live in Boston, and they're from Connecticut, and they were telling us about this great time they had as a kid coming to Camp Claire. So, ever since that night, I thought it'd be a great idea to come to Camp Claire.
What would you say your favorite memory of Camp Claire is?
My favorite memory is probably my first year here. Zach Heinz told us this great ghost story. It took 3 nights to tell, and I'll never forget it.
I've been coming here for 7 years, so since 2004.
Why do you think you want to be a counselor here?
I want to be a counselor because I love it here. And I've always admired all the counselors who work here, and this is such a big part of my summer. I couldn't imagine having a summer without it.
I've been coming to Camp Claire for 5 years now, and I plan on coming for a while, keep on coming back.
So you've been coming here 5 years. Do you think the cabin experience is a key role in why you keep coming back?
I definitely think it's a big role because it's just, you can relax there and talk to a lot of good people and friends.
Why do you think you want to be a counselor here at Camp Claire?
I want to be a counselor here because I know I look up to the counselors myself, and as a camper I had so much fun here, and I'd love to be a counselor and help all the campers so they can have just as much fun as I had.
What do you think keeps you coming back?
I come back because I know the first year I came I had so much fun, the second year I had even more fun, so I like to come back every year so I can go home and tell all my friends about the great time I had at Camp Claire.
And do you think you have a certain favorite meal or food we eat here at Camp Claire?
Definitely turkey dinner and peanut butter squares.
The difference between Camp Claire and any other camp that I've been to is the fact that you actually get to be with the entire camp and not just with your cabin. You have the experience of going to like Sandbar, where you go with all the canoes and you go with the entire camp and you just paddle out to Sandbar, have a nice picnic lunch, come back. Also, you have the activities like Gold Rush or Wild Wild West, where you're playing with the entire camp and just, you're not with your cabin.
Well, I'm from Boston and city. I was born and raised in the city and started coming here 4 years ago. And I was kind of looking for a lot different experience than a city, and most people from cities don't get to really experience like the outdoors experience, and you get to kayak and just go on hikes and everything here. It's just a lot different.
What do you think you've gained most from camp?
Definitely the friendships and memories, and I just like it a lot here.
My fondest memory of Camp Claire would have to be my first day here because it is a brand new and exciting experience, and it's different from my town.
My roles at camp have changed because as a camper I didn't have to take on many responsibilities, but this year as a CIT I did take on some responsibilities like a counselor would.
I've been here for 4 years, since I was 11.
And since the time that you started here, what do you think you've gained the most?
It would definitely have to be the friendships, because not only do you get to know people from your town better, but you also get to know people from other places.
I've been to 2 camps before this, and this camp is like home. It's very close. Everyone's very nice, and they have the biggest waterfront I've ever seen. And we can canoe, kayak, sail. We go to Three Moon Bridge. We go to the sandbar. We have a lot of fun, and I love it.
I've been coming to Camp Clare for 3 years now, and I intend to come back.
What would you say that your favorite place in camp is?
My favorite place in camp is definitely the pool because it's fun, relaxed, and it's very safe, and just I have a good time here.
And what would you say your favorite class is?
Most definitely ropes because it's challenging. There are team building activities, and it is really fun for the kids.
Well, they've changed since I was here for 3 years. I was a camper for 1 year, a leader in training for the 2nd year, and then this past summer I've been a counselor in training, and I definitely learned to be a better role model and have better leadership skills, things like that.
What do you think you've gained most from Camp Clare?
Definitely the friendships, because I keep in touch with campers and CITs and counselors still, and that's really important to me.
My favorite place at camp is Birchcraft because I love doing arts and crafts and helping all of the kids with all the activities.
And what would you say it is about the cabin experience that's your favorite?
Well, my favorite cabin experience would be meeting all of the campers and counselors in my cabin. I love spending time with all of them, and we have a lot of fun throughout the week.
Well, camp has been a huge influence in my life because when I first came here as a 9-year-old, I was so shy and quiet, but now I'm more outspoken, and camp has really broken me out of my shell, and I'm much more confident.